we purge our worlds of the scourges of racism and capitalism, heteropatriarchy, incarceration. I know that in general, jazz is considered the music of democracy.
Just the fact that you see policemen, like 10 policemen coming to arrest only just you alone, it's such a frightening situation. Then by the time they take you into their van and get you to whatever detention center they want to take you into, you are already like a dead person living.
So people who are facing deportation, who have compelling human rights cases, who want to stay in this country for all sorts of reasons to do with their being settled, their family, their effect on their children, those types of cases are no longer funded, and it's very difficult for people in that situation to find any kind of representation.
When we're looking at Brexit in general, one of the key things is the rise of the far right in Europe and how Brexit's got embroiled with that. Thinking about what we mean by the far right, I began to think about where did this idea of the far right begin? And the far right, when you look it up on Wikipedia, it seems to begin, 1920s, 30s, leading up to the Second World War. But then I realised that the far right actually began before that with the rise of racism.
So that's why Cameroon is divided into two: Cameroon, French Cameroon, and English Cameroon. And actually, there's a war going on in Cameroon at the moment because that is the result of that partition of the country. And so we grew up in that conditions, and at some point we face also the regime that were against people that were speaking against what their view of the politics. And myself, I was a victim of that. So that's one of the reasons I was forced to flee the country and to find myself into England.
That's a story that hasn't been told, that I think we're trying to tell with jazz music and with a lot of global influences in it, together with some video.